speaking, and I'm here to talk to you about building a multi-seven-figure business through generating free leads through speaking, right? 48-hour author, if you want to talk to us, come to the table outside. This is about how you can multiply your speaking career. Briefly, a little bit about me. My story began in May 2010 on this journey when my husband made a poor decision and lost our franchise Specsavers store in Epping. Shit hit the fan. That's when your life changes, right? 180 degrees. And I signed up into a $15,000 life coaching course to become a life coach because you can make 6 figures income working part-time hours. Who's heard that one? And I thought I was going to do it by Christmas. Anyway, one thing I did, and today's theme is about multiplying. That coaching school, at the end of those 3 days, said, go out there and find clients. How do you find clients? I was also working in Specsavers, still 3 days a week as a manager. I go networking. Attend 2 networking events every week. And look to help people, build relationships, and then, something will happen. Keep saying what you do. And like any generic life coach, yes, I'm a life coach. I help people overcome their limiting beliefs and reprogram their mindset and all that sort of stuff, right? But I took that formula as set in stone. I attended 2 networking events for 52 weeks when book number 1 came out. 104 networking events, similar to the 100 lunches. 100 networking events in my first 12 months. Book number 1 comes out month 13, so does baby number 2, and then shit, oops, baby's in business. I did work other ways. I did everything between breastfeeds, and Lindsay will tell you, my youngest little baby was at the conference for the PSA Association while my husband was looking after her in the college rooms, and I was coming in and out of every session breastfeeding. I did it all on the go. But why did my first book become a success? It wasn't just because of the book. It's because I built the like, know, and trust in the relationships that I established in the first 12 months. The people that I got to know and got to know me, they started giving me opportunities to speak at personal training studios, at chiropractic centers, health and wellness people, because I was a weight loss coach. First book, 7 Ultimate Secrets to Weight Loss. Has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. But you know what I say? This is my quote, that writing your first book is not about the book. Writing your first book is about the person you become at the other end of it. The person that grows in confidence, in certainty. In this room, you'll find 20 to 30 of my authors. They're around. There's Claire, Louise, Diane, Michelle, everyone, Em, sorry, Julie. I have so many people. Yeah. Now, I want to share 3 things today with you I really want you to take home. I'm a very practical person, and one I already shared. Get out there and network twice a week. Mel? I love posing for photos. Can you do me a favor? Kaylee, hopefully I have your permission. This year is the year of the star jump. I do a star jump everywhere I go. So I'll get Mel probably to come behind me and we're going to do a big star jump in the end. So, first strategy that I shared there with you, go networking. My diary at the top of it says my 2 events this week are 14 years on, I attend 2 events every week. Now most of the time they're my own events nowadays, right? Because I'm so busy hosting. I hosted a Melbourne seminar, I'm going to Sydney. I'm here today, guess what? I've done my 2 for the week. Right? Today is one of your events. You're networking here, make sure you make the most out of it. Events like this is actually when you can really, truly be yourself. When you're into business networking, you think everyone's selling at you. But here, we're all friends, we just get to know each other, we have lunch together, everything is a lot more at ease. This is why the strategy of 100 lunches also works so well. Yeah? Alright, second thing is this free speaking I used to do. Right? Free speaking, you kind of go, oh, yeah, that's a lot of effort for no results. Hang on, you've got to do it cleverly, right? Because every time you speak, there's an opportunity for you to demonstrate your passion, your enthusiasm, your energy. And guess what? That is what sells. But also be generous. I say to my authors, give away your books. Don't worry about it. I'm actually writing a book right now. It's going to be out in the next couple of months. My 15th book, Book Sales Won't Make You Rich. The real truth, how authors become millionaires. blueprint. Because standing here 14 years after I started, we're financially independent, we don't have to work, but we love it. Can you imagine me not working and being retired? Right? Okay, so, second thing is generate leads when you speak. How do you do that? Give people something away for free, right? There's two ways. Lindsay did it just before. Did you see the QR code? Well, that's so valuable what he gave you guys. If you love learning from me, go deep. Go deep and read his full book. Go and do the assessments and things like that. I used to do an old school strategy when before people knew how to use QR codes. I'd get people to pull out their mobile phones, put my number in them, and I said, text me your name and email number, an email address, and I will send you. And you can imagine my phone went, and it's like, oh my God, there's so many people in here that I can't, like, now I have to make a list and all this sort of stuff. And then I learned, I should send people to my VA's mobile number. And then she can make a list, rather than me being like super crazy about this. How easy is that? Everyone is holding, look at all of you holding it up. Are you all paying attention to me? All right? You're all holding your phones. You all know how to do QR codes because of COVID, right? And so therefore, you know, when you are speaking, but make sure you run it by the organizer if you have permission to do this. Never, ever, ever, if you're going to go speaking, go over time. So look at him. She's got my countdown clock going. Never go over time. And never do something you're not allowed to do. Can I bring my books? Can I put up a banner? Can I have a lead generation strategy, right? Because you don't piss them off. You want to be re-invited, right? Yeah. All right, so that's strategy number 2. Have free stuff. Generate lead magnets. I have probably 10, 15 different lead magnets. If you haven't come to my table, come and play the roll the dice game. You've got to roll the dice, you've got to get a double, and you win one of 6 prizes that are really cool. And we've had a lot of people play it. If you don't win the first one, you can come in an hour. Do it again. I love it. It's so much fun. I love making things fun. All right, the third strategy I'm going to share with you. Make sure, I'm just going to take on to what Lindsay said. You've got to have stuff at the back end. You have to have a no-brainer offer. I call this your high-end offer. Why have I built a multi-7-figure business? It's not because of my $20 or $30 book sales. I have an online course that's $2,000. I have a membership that's at $367 or $497 a month, and I have 100 members in it so far. Started 2 years ago. You do the math. That's $40,000 of revenue every month through the membership. Right? I don't even know what else I have. I have lots of things. I don't do one-on-one anymore. I love running events and speaking in front of people. And you know when you get to a point like it doesn't even matter what happens, that's when everything happens, right? I read a wonderful book recently by MJ DeMarco, Millionaire Fastlane. And he said, if you want to help millions, you know, make sure that you, if you want to make millions, help millions, right? If you want to make millions, help millions. Doesn't that make sense? Because if you think of the most successful people in this world, you know, generally they're helping a volume of people. Why do we see Kaylee being, where is she? Are you hiding there? She's hiding. Kaylee's, look at this. She's helping, here in this room, 250 people are having an amazing time. I know her programs, courses, all that have a lot of volume of people, right? People who buy our books, they're all people we're helping. That's a little clue. If you want to make millions, help millions. And read that book. That's a really, really, really good book. I love reading books on personal development. You know, the last thing I'm going to say is one of my favorite quotes in the world. You know, you hear those quotes, your network is your network, right? It's true! I've got me to all these networking events, and you know, all these people, you know, I've got people like Michelle and Diana collaborate with us, a few people that collaborate, you know, it is so true. You know another one that I really love? I don't know if you've heard this one. Entrepreneurs live a few years of their life like most people won't, so they can live the rest of their lives like most people can't. I retired my husband She does 5 hours a week, earns 40 hours a week income. And we're truly a family, and some of my team is also here. I really feel like everyone's family. When someone comes into my life, they never leave. That's kind of been my style. And I hope that what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing for a very, very, very long time. 950 authors, over 1,200 books, 49 Ultimate 48-hour author retreats done. It spins my mind what this life has become, what a journey, like Lindsay said. And I really hope that you can give yourself permission, get out of your own way, get over yourself, and just take action. Thank you. Can everyone just put their hands up like this? I have enough time to do the photo. You ready? I'm doing it 2 or 3 times. You guys just do this. 1,